G'day guys, welcome back to another week of building the Soleil Royale. This week we're going to start working on the bell tower. There's going to be two of them, one forward of the mid deck and one to the rear of it. I've already made one leg of it. So what we're going to be doing basically is cut one of these 3x3 blocks of wood. We take the photo etch piece, glue it on there, then we will paint it black, and then I'll very carefully rub the black off the raised detail on the I'm assuming it's brass details on here. We've got the larger one on the front, and then we have a smaller one that goes at the top of the rear. Then using this template we'll work out exactly how far apart they go, and there'll be a LED decoration that will sit on the top with the bell below it. Unfortunately my kit doesn't have the bell or that detail in it, and from what I've seen from build logs, most of the kits seem to be missing those two parts for some reason. I've contacted Artesania Latina, and the very next day they emailed me back saying they have sent the parts, so I'm just waiting for those to come now. But what I can do while I'm waiting is I can get each of these legs done, and then this will be part of the railing that sits above it. This is the left hand side, there'll be a right hand side as well, and all of this we build by ×2 because, like I said, there's another one that goes further back. So yes, we'll start that, and then hopefully before the end of this video we can get the parts we need to complete it. So I'll get ready and get started. Okay, next up we've got to make these little posts that will come up through these post railings. We have to, I don't know if we can see that, we've got to sand it off to make a curve over the top, and then use a round file just below, just there. Got to just create an indent with, as I said, I use a small round file. These posts are only 15 millimeters high. I've got to make 8 of them, 4 for each railing. One will end up going through like this, and all the rest go through the railing post, and then we glue the post to the back of this section through here. I won't show you doing all of them, but I will do one on the camera. They take a little while. Hopefully my hands don't get in the way, because they are pretty small, so we'll go ahead with that. Okay, I've come to a stop because these posts are 15 millimeters exactly as what's written in the instructions. And then what's supposed to happen is this is supposed to sit on the lower part of the legs, but they're not actually quite reaching to the bottom without pushing the top of the post down into this railing, which won't look good at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remake these at 20 millimeters, fit the rail on, and then I'll trim them back as much as necessary, just so I can have these posts sticking just a little bit above the railing, which is how it shows them in the instructions. So I don't know why that hasn't worked. I've done exactly the right measurement, but yeah, I'll remake these at 20 millimeters and we'll try again. Okay, they're the two railing done. The only other thing I did was stain the upright posts in a walnut stain. That's all we can do till I get the parts that I'm waiting on for this bell or belfry. That will be sitting ground level between the two, something like that. But yeah, can't do anything more until I get those pieces, which hopefully won't be too long. They've been posted. It just depends whether it's how it's coming, I guess. So yeah, so I'm going to do the same thing, 2 more railings on the rear of this section, and then get back to you, and hopefully by then we'll have the parts we need to complete this section. Okay, that's the second railing done. I won't add it to the ship until we get, it's gone all out of focus. 1 second. Yeah, I won't add it to the ship until I get the bell and the part that sits on top of the belfry there. So that's why this video is late. I was hoping to get those parts, but they haven't showed up yet. Once they do, we'll complete that, and next week we'll be completing the second layer of planking, and that's the last thing we have to do to the hull until we cut the cannon hole, or cannon ports, whatever you want to call them, in the side of the ship. So I've still got a lot to do, and hopefully I can get these parts so we can finish these belfries and railings, have them fitted to the ship. So thanks for joining me, and hope to see you next time.